Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I just had some issues with my internet, but I'm here now. So getting ready for the draw for the Champions League. So in the comments, guys, who do you want? Let me know who you want. Are you confident that we're going to win? Yep. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I was just having some issues with my internet, but I'm here now. Hey Daniel. Hey Eric. Let me stick the link in here. We can talk about the draw as it goes along. How confident are we, guys? Are we gonna get to the final? Or is it a bit too early for this team? Let me know your thoughts. Right, 1 minute. Let me just invite. If anyone wants to join the conversation, just click on the link I'm just about to send. Daniel, you're confident. That's good. Christmas Day, I know that is. How you doing, mate? So the draw, they said at 11, but it's probably they're going to probably start the draw around about 20 past 11 because they have to go through all the preliminaries of the day. Two kills a man, yeah. One step at a time, Eric's saying. Yeah, true. But I think we're hard to beat now. And because we're hard to beat, it'll make it difficult. So Zane, give me your prediction, mate. Who do you
Probably want Porter.
Porto? Why is that then? Because they're the easiest one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't mind who we get. Because if we're going to win it, then we need to play against the best at some point. So, you know, might as well get them now.
We're gonna get money. We're gonna get more money if we don't get them now.
Yeah, it's the club's way of looking at it. I suppose if we get to the semis as well, we get more exposure.
Yeah, and also we're gonna get more confident as well in the league.
But then one can argue that it can be a distraction.
Yeah,
so
but
that's another way of looking at it.
Champions League over league.
Yeah, we can't win the league, so if we can try and win the Champions League, then that'd be good.
Got top four though.
Yeah, top four and the Champions League would be the dream. Baggy, what's up? How you doing? Sticking the link in there. I am Lloyd Pro. How you doing, mate? Zane, go and mute when you're not talking because I could hear a bit of an echo. We're in the same room, you see, myself and Zane. So Zane from Burton Borders in the house. So we've got the crew. Eric, how's it going, mate? You're on mute, Eric.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. How's it going?
Yeah, it's going well. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. I'm excited.
Yeah. So who do you want then?
I want Dortmund.
You want Dortmund? That'd be a good tie actually. Erling Haaland's audition.
I just have a feeling we're gonna get Dortmund. We haven't gotten Dortmund before, so that will be the first time. Should be interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with Lloyd. City always seem to get the easy draws in this competition, so they'll probably get.
Everybody's expecting City to get Porto.
Yeah. Hey, Mikhail, how you doing, mate? Zane predicted Porto. So, Zane's remember that octopus when England were playing in the World Cup and he was predicting he was going to go through in every round. That's what Zane reminds me of. I think you've got most of the scores right, haven't you, Zane? I think in the Champions League. So let's all go with Zane. So Zane says Porto. I'm going to stick with Zane and believe it's Porto. Thomas Tuchel, welcome to the. Are you watching it with us today, Thomas? You can beat anyone. Okay, Thomas. Let's see. Yeah, what I don't like about these draws is when they go through all the preliminaries and we just want to get down to the draw and they just. I think are they going to be naming their player of the month thing? What they always do.
They're gonna just waste time like they always do. They go take 2 hours before they finally get to the main event.
Yeah. Welcome, Daniel. How you doing, mate?
Hello, Max.
Hello, Daniel. How you doing? I can't hear you. How you doing, mate? I can't hear what you're saying. I can hear a bit of the music in the background.
Hello, Max.
Yes, hi. I can hear you now. How you doing? Can you hear me, Daniel? I can hear you. I don't think you can hear me. Hello? We'll come back to Daniel. I don't think he can hear us at the moment. I think you may need to put your headset on, mate. Can you hear us now? We'll come back to him when he can hear. So City will get Bayern. So what are your predictions? Who's going to get hit, do you think? Guys, because I did a prediction thing yesterday. I'm not sure if anyone saw it on Twitter, where you can it's a randomizer and you just press a button. And I think I had Chelsea to play Porto, Liverpool to play Manchester City. I think it was PSG against Bayern. And who's the other team? I can't remember who the other team was, but yeah. So I'll be happy with that. If Chelsea draw Porto, I think Dortmund. Yeah, it was Dortmund against Bayern. I think it was Liverpool versus City. So yeah, that'd be good. I think they draw both of them today, don't they? They draw the semis and the quarters and semis. Is that right, Eric? I think they do both of them. So are people hearing? Zane, are you hearing? Yeah. Okay. I think Eric, you're on mute. Eric?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Yes. So what are your predictions then?
I'm gonna go with City, Porto, Chelsea, Dortmund. Who's left in the competition? Man City. Oh, I've already said Man City. PSG, Bayern. And then the last one, Porto. What's the other team? Porto, Real Madrid.
Real Madrid, yeah.
Sorry, I said Porto already. Porto City.
Porto, yeah.
Who's the other one? Madrid.
Yeah, Real PSG. We had Real Madrid. We got Dortmund. We got Liverpool. Did you say Liverpool? I like Baggies, Porto, then Liverpool in the semi, and Madrid in the final.
Yeah, I'll go
with that.
Liverpool and Madrid last.
Yeah, that's quite good. I think the good thing about this is that all the teams who are left in it are teams who like to play football, and that can suit our style, I think, because there's nobody sort of plays the defensive style of football, so everyone goes out there to play football. A lot of them play with a higher line, Dortmund's defence isn't great. Liverpool this season haven't been defending great. Man City, they'll be a tough one because they've sorted out their back line at the moment. But even with Man City, I think if they go a goal down like they did against Manchester United, because they've been so dominant this season, when they go down a goal, I think they struggle. Because Manchester United really, but we'll play probably the same way as Manchester United, a bit conservative at the back, but hitting them on the counter, which will be good against them, I think. Okay, I'll just is it Altin Top? Who remembers Altin Top? Remember him? He used to play for Real Madrid, didn't he? Turkish guy. So I think he's in the draw today. Anyone remember Altin Top? Do you remember him, Eric?
Yeah, I remember him a little bit.
Yeah. He's a decent player.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we're drawing both the quarters and the semis. So we'll be able to see what our route is to Istanbul. Oh, they've probably got Altin Top because it's going to be played in Turkey. So the final. So that's quite apt that they got a Turkish player doing the draw. Yeah. So yeah, well, they're just talking like they normally do. Just get on with it. Come on. While they're talking about it, I'll just go through some of the other teams. A lot of people are fearing Bayern, and rightly so, because obviously they are the team to beat. But this year in the Bundesliga, although they're top of the Bundesliga, they haven't played as good. They had a bad start, but they're kind of getting back into their stride now. They play slightly differently because obviously they've Alcantara, Thiago Alcantara has joined Liverpool, and so they adopt quite a slightly different style. But they all suit us, I think, as I mentioned before in one of my chat shows, because they play with a really high line, and if we put our speed merchants, Werner and Hudson-Odoi, anyone Havertz even can do it. If we can break their press, then we can get at them quite easily. And even Neuer is not the goalkeeper he was before. You know, he's still good, but I think he's lost a bit of that sparkle that he used to have back in the day. So yeah, it'll be tough. I'm not saying it won't be tough, you know, and obviously there's going to be a good test for our defence actually, because obviously we've got one of the best strikers in Lewandowski playing for them. Man City, as I said, they're the team I probably don't want because they're a bit more balanced. They're great attacking side, but they're quite good defensively as well. So that'll be a test for us. Liverpool, we've proved this season that we can beat them. But on their day, they're still going to be good. Dortmund, again, great attack, poor defense. So I fancy us against that defense any day because they're not great at all. And I don't think they've got to a semi before, so this is, you know, it's quite a block for them to try and make a semi. Real Madrid are not the Real Madrid of old, but I watched their game the other day against who did they play? The Spanish stuff, Atalanta, and against Atalanta, they were good. They were good, but Atalanta in the first half they played pretty well, but it wasn't for I think the goalkeeper made a mistake, and because of the mistake, that allowed Benzema to score the goal. And once they scored the goal, they were quite confident. But still, they're not the same team they were, especially at the back. And Atlanta did create quite a few chances in that game. So again, there's not that aura on this Real Madrid team. Vinicius Junior was excellent that day, so we've got to watch him. Rodrigo played pretty decent. Porto, no, I don't mind Porto. They're okay side, but we should be beating them. Okay, the draw's just coming out now, guys. So the first team out of the hat, drum roll, is Manchester City. So watch out for Porto, everyone. Hey Tyrone, I don't know if you want to join us. If you want to join us, click on the link. Tottenham, yeah, that was funny yesterday. Tottenham 3-2. I was laughing so much. All right, here's it. Here it is. Here it is, guys. And they play Borussia Dortmund. They'll beat them. They'll beat them. So Eric, what do you think about that then? That was your prediction for us. Eric, you're on mute, mate. Tottenham, Borussia Dortmund. What do you think? Porto. Sorry, I've got Tottenham in the Champions League. Man City, Dortmund. So here's the one that everyone wants. The team that everyone wants, Porto. So who they got? Ooh, Chelsea. I can see a C. It's Chelsea. I can see a C here. Chelsea. I told you I saw a C. Whoa. That is the one we want. Chelsea against Porto. Oh, come on now. Come on. But anyway, we can't underestimate them though, boys. We're not through yet. We're not through. So we need to still treat them with respect.
I wanted Dortmund, but I'm not complaining.
What was that, Eric?
I wanted Dortmund, but I'm not complaining.
Yeah, we're not complaining with that. I want DJ Sab on the show, man. I need to speak to him. He's going to be our go-to guy against them. Obviously, DJ Sab from Portugal. So yeah, everyone happy with that? I know Lloyd is saying yes, so he's happy. McCall seems happy with that. PSG now. So Paris Saint-Germain. Right, who they got? So Zane's happy with that. Yeah, that was the tie everyone wanted. That was the one I picked in my thing. So I'm the new octopus now. Zane's no longer, but Zane did say Porto, so Zane got it right again. So Real Madrid, PSG, Real Madrid. Yeah, you know what? Bayern versus PSG. Sorry, I'm not. Sorry, Zane, Elijah's there. Bayern versus PSG. Was it Bayern versus PSG, Zane, Elijah? Liverpool. Real Madrid. Liverpool, Real Madrid. The battle of the has-beens. Bayern PSG was the repeat of the final last year. So that'll be a good one. And I think they played well against them. You wanted a tough team, Tyrone. No, we'll get the tough team a bit later. That's a good draw for us, actually. Tyrone, do you want to come on, mate? And are you free to come on, or you got issues? I sent a link so we can just talk about that. That was, I would take that. Good draw. Some interesting ties there. I think I'm not sure whether they're going to be doing the semis now. Let me hear. Yeah, we are doing the semi-final draw now, guys. So after the semi-final, we can just go through and dissect the draw. So this is the semi-finals now. Yeah, Baggy, I'm pleased with it as well. So we've got the winners of quarterfinal 3. Who can remember quarterfinal 3? I think it was a Bayern Munich one, wasn't it? Bayern Munich PSG was quarterfinal 3. So we want them to play Man City, please. If they play the winners of quarterfinal 1, that'd be ideal. We want them. Quarterfinal 1, please. Please, 1. 1! Okay, I got it right again. Oh, yes. And Manchester City versus Bayern. Or Dortmund. So we got Liverpool. Baggy, that's what you wanted. That's what you wanted, Baggy. Liverpool. And we actually, if we win our tie, we may actually play Real Madrid for the first time. So the winners of quarterfinal 4 are the home team first, which is good for us. We're playing the away leg second. At least we'll know what we need to do in the away leg. So that's good. I'm happy with that. That is a good draw for us, guys. Really good. Because Man City and Bayern were probably the two that we wanted to avoid more than most. My Liverpool friend has just texted me and said, "Am I happy?" More than happy with that. But guys, it's what it's doing. It's bringing back memories for me of Chelsea Liverpool semi-finals in the past.
I said Liverpool Madrid, and it's happened.
Yeah. You got that one right. Yeah. So yeah, I've had just guys. The first time I've ever cried was when I don't cry a lot when we play football, but I actually did cry when we lost in the semi-final to Liverpool for the second time on penalties. It was such a heartbreak because they'd beaten us. The ghost goal, I was just annoyed and angry in that game. But when they played them again and they just had the voodoo over us and they beat us on penalties, I cried. My brother, who's a Liverpool supporter, rang me up and I said, "Look, I don't want to talk today. I'm in the mood." But then we got our own back, didn't we? If we beat, Tyrone, where's Tyrone? When Tyrone comes back, I've got another one for him. If we do beat Porto and play Liverpool in the semi-final, the last time we beat Liverpool in a semi-final, no, that's wrong. We went on to lose it, so that's not a good omen. We beat Liverpool in the semi-final, then we lost to Manchester United. So really, it was Barcelona we beat in the semis, wasn't it, to get through? Stage of view because we faced. Oh yeah, we did. That's it. So Tyrone, who did we play in the quarterfinal when we won the Champions League?
Benfica.
We played Benfica.
Yeah.
And that's when we won it. So yeah, so Tyrone must be getting his. I think he's out getting his stat books out.
That's happening too much. I'm seeing too many. It's too much. It's too much.
Yeah, too much. Yeah. Let me bring in. Where's Zane? Has he gone? Where have you gone? Zane's battery run out. I want to get his thoughts. But look, props to Zane, man. Props to Zane. He got it right once again. So just a recap, guys. What a draw. What a draw. It's great for us. So we've got Manchester City. Who are they playing? Right, so that Elijah, you got the draw up. Man City. Man City got Dortmund, isn't it? Yeah. Man City, Dortmund, Chelsea. Are we? We're away second. That's good for us as well. We've got the away leg second, which is always good. So Porto versus Chelsea, and we've got PSG against Bayern Munich, and we've got Liverpool, Real Madrid. So that's good. And then after that, we win that game, then we're away second leg again in the semi against either Liverpool or Real Madrid. And so we avoid Man City, we avoid Bayern Munich. Yeah. So that's a good draw. Yeah. So this is fantastic. But I said, let's not get carried away because Porto are still ahead of us to be beaten. So if everyone thinks, I hope the players don't think that the game's already won because we've got the easy tie. Porto play. They beat Juventus, and Juventus are a good team. So they're not. Although they're still in it to win it. So they're going to be trying their best. So we got to give our all in that game, and no complacency. The only good thing if we played a bigger team, is that probably the players will be. I'm not saying they won't be focused, but the focus will be stronger because obviously we know that we have to play on top of our game. We start as favourites in this game, and whereas if we played say a Man City or a Bayern, we wouldn't have started as favourites. So the pressure is on us as favourites to go and do something. But all in all, we can't complain. Can't complain at all. So it's great. It's great. So I wonder if DJ Sav is around or he's working. It'd be great to have him on to have his opinions on the draw. Yeah. So let the funds begin. Yeah. Let the games begin. My family, half of us are Chelsea, half of us are Liverpool. So the Liverpool half, if we get them in the semi-final, that's going to be quite an interesting one.
Yeah. I think at this stage, everything is difficult. So if we do our best, I think we should be able to get through. Like you said, don't be complacent. So
yeah. Good vibes, good vibes. I agree with you, Carl. And also the three big guns are on the other side. Exactly. So that's the great thing about it. The three form teams, the ones they are on the other side. So we just and in the final, it's a one-off final. So I prefer to play all the teams who are on the other side. I prefer to play them in a one-off rather than in a two-legged affair. Hey, Alex, welcome to the stream.
Oh,
What a draw!
man.
What a draw! That's a
the best
perfect draw.
outcome that we could have ever gotten, man. This is the
Yeah.
best outcome. If
Yeah.
you're a betting person, this would have been the best bet and the best outcome.
Yeah.
Oh my God, like,
Yeah.
you know, we're winning it. Trust me, we're winning it. We're going all the way to the final. I got a feeling.
Easy,
It's
easy.
meant to
Chill,
be.
chill,
Trust
chill,
me.
chill, chill.
It's
Trust
good
me,
vibes, though.
we're
Good
going
vibes.
all the way. Trust me.
I think
said
we
this
can.
after the
Yeah.
Man City win. Yeah, I said this after Atletico Madrid game. If we beat Atletico Madrid comfortably, I've got a feeling we're gonna go all the way. And look at the draw. The draw is literally the three teams that are within our brackets are all trash. They're not that good, and all the good ones are actually on the other side. PSG, Dortmund, Bayern Munich, and Man City are all the 4 teams that we really didn't want. You know, they were actually tough.
Yeah, but one thing, don't underestimate Liverpool. Okay, they're going through a rough.
No, yes, but at the same time, yeah.
But yeah, you know what? It's going to maybe make the difference as well. It's good that we played the second leg away. That's good because I think fans are going to be allowed back in from April. So when it comes to semis, Liverpool are going to get some fans back in. So I keep saying Liverpool without fans is like Tranmere Rovers, but when they get their fans back in, albeit 10,000, then they may turn into maybe an Everton or something like that. So.
To be honest, I don't really see any fans coming into the stadiums anytime soon. To be honest, I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. But the way
that is a plan. That's the government, but it all depends on what happens. If they'll look at the trend after lockdown finishes, and if it's okay, then they may. Remember, we did have 2,000 for a period. So they are talking about 10,000 in April, and then I said by that time. And that'd be great. Can you imagine that we can get fans in for the second leg? What an atmosphere that would be. That'd be excellent.
Jeez,
yeah,
but look, man, we have a real shot. You know, we have a real shot.
Yeah. We have.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, it's a very good. It's really good. It's really good. I think we can get to the semis. But I just want to take it a step at a time. I don't want to get too I've already seen some comparisons. I don't want to get too excited. So let's just take it one step at a time and let's see what happens. But we should be able to get to the semis, which is huge.
Yeah. Baggy, what's up, man?
Yo. Listen, guys. I'm doing good. I'm doing great. I want to say something about this draw. Whatever happened in the past, that's in the past. The fact that we beat Benfica and then went to win the Cup, that's all history. We got to look at the team. We got to look at this draw. We got to look at the situation that we're in today. I am confident that we can beat Porto. There's no reason why we should be pessimistic about this. We should be confident about this. We've beaten much better teams than Porto this season with this squad, so we will be able to defeat Porto. I'm positive about that.
Yeah.
In the next round, we're going to have Liverpool or Real Madrid, and to be honest, I'm not scared of either team. So I'm feeling positivity, and I think we have a clear path to the final. Whoever we meet in the final is going to be very, very tough because it's going to be PSG, Munich, or Man City. I don't think Dortmund are going to advance, but any one of those teams is going to be tough. It's going to be a tough game. But this could be it. I don't know. Maybe it's just too much positivity. But I do believe this year we should be optimistic now that we will walk away with a trophy, or maybe even the double.
Yeah,
I'm pushing my luck a bit. I'm pushing my luck a bit here, but it can be done. It can be done.
We did it before when we got a new manager. Di Matteo won us the FA Cup and Champions League double. So as Tyrone would let us know. So I think it's there. But the only downside of this draw is that Manchester City are playing Dortmund. And as I said, the only reason it's a downside is because Haaland's going to be auditioning for them rather than auditioning for us.
Haaland might knock them out of the Champions League, and
Yeah, true.
They might decide not to buy me. Fingers crossed. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Or you may go to this stadium, find out that they haven't got a lot of atmosphere in their stadium, and decide to come to a different club. So.
Possible. I mean, there's a lot of different variations that can happen. Me personally, I think if Haaland does want to come to England, he'll come to the capital. With the reputation that Chelsea have, with the money that Chelsea have, and with the lifestyle that is in London, there's a big difference between Manchester and London. So
yeah. And what's his name's going all out, isn't he? Abramovich is going all out. He's already sort of, from what I've been reading, he's kind of getting relationships back on with Riola, because obviously we had
I'm seeing
a strained
that
relationship, and he's having that conversation. And maybe the Dumarama links, maybe because obviously he says, okay, if we get Haaland, and we'll also put this boy on our books as well, Dumarama, which is obviously his client.
But do you? I mean, I can see that happening. But do you think we need him though? I mean,
I don't think we need him. I don't think we need him. But he may be having a conversation, because obviously he knows that he's going to get a big contract with us. Remember, Kia Jerome, what's his name? Jerome. I'm just terrible pronouncing names. The agent who brought Pato into the club, and he's Coutinho's agent as well. Jeroakim, isn't it? Kia Jeroakim.
I don't know.
Anyway. He's Willian's agent as well. So, because obviously he had great relationships with Roman Abramovich. So, and that's the only reason we brought Pato in, because he needed him to find a club. And because he wants to keep him sweet, because he's got some people on his books. Sometimes he'll do them a favour.
Yeah. So Max, you see, the thing is, the way I look at it is this: are we trying to build a marketable team? A Galactico team. That is going to be generating, revenue just for having certain names in the team. If that's what we're going to be looking for, then Donald Woodmar would help towards that. But if we're looking to build a solid team right now, with the way that Mendy is performing, and to be honest, Mendy has done it, because I mean it's not just a matter of us having a good defense. I mean, he has pulled out some great saves recently.
Anyways, guys, sorry, I need to go. But,
okay, cheers, Alex. Thanks for joining. Yeah.
All right, Alex, catch up with you later, mate.
Studying, are you, Alex? Get back to studying, mate. No, I agree with you, because I think Mendy. And the good thing about Mendy's got the mentality. He's the mentality of goalkeeper that we need, because he hasn't had a lot to do in his last few games. But when he's called upon, he makes those vital saves, and that's what you need in a team like a Chelsea or a Man City or something like that, who they just stay concentrated for the 90 minutes, and they're the last line of defence who can be relied on. And I've seen nothing in Mendy to doubt that he's somebody who can take us to win a Premiership glory and Champions League glory, and he's so confident as well.
Yeah, he's confident, and he has the focus, like you said. His mentality is really, really good. I mean, we've seen it in the past with certain goalkeepers. They kind of fall asleep towards the end of the match. Mendy, no, he's sharp until the final whistle, and we've seen it. I mean, he's pulled out some really good saves towards the end. The end of matches when a lot of goalkeepers are, they kind of packed their bags already. Yeah. So Mendy is good. Mendy from that aspect is definitely a good player.
And he values his. I love goalkeepers who value their clean sheet. And he's one of them keepers who said that I want a clean sheet at all costs. So.
What is it? He's got 19 clean sheets and only 16 goals conceded or something this season, something like that.
It's impressive.
Very impressive stats. I am really positive about the future of Chelsea Football Club right now. I mean, with the way Abramovich is handling business, with the players we're bringing in, with the players we're potentially going to bring in, with the Champions League draw. I mean, for me at the start of the season, I was thinking if we get to the semi-finals, I'll be really content, and that'll be a successful season for me. But with the draw now, I can see us getting to the final, because I can see us beating Porto. So the semi-final is going to be Liverpool or Real Madrid, and with the current form, I mean, we don't know what's going to happen, in a few weeks with regards to both of those teams. But on current form, we can beat Liverpool and we can beat Real Madrid. So
Yeah.
we
Do you
could be
think?
finalists this year.
Yeah. Do you think Van Dijk is going to be back? Because I've seen videos of him, and he's been up in his training. He's got a lot of intensity now in his training.
I
And-
have, yeah.
Go on.
If he's back, it don't matter to me because he's been out for such a long time. Even if he's back, he's not
He'll
going to
be
be
rusty. He'll be rusty. Yeah.
He won't be the Van Dijk that we know. Yeah.
He'll take a few.
In fact, I'd like him to be back because we're going to have a defender who is not 100%, and likely to make mistakes, especially if he's back for the semis. With all the pressure that comes with it, I don't think he's played a game of that magnitude in the past, has he, Van Dijk? No, he has.
He played against them. He played a couple of semi-finals, hasn't he?
Yeah. They're the one.
They won it.
So he's done it. He's done it a couple of times, but still, he's been out for almost a year now. So
that's the thing, and with these injuries, you're a bit apprehensive at first when you come back. Especially from a really bad injury, you don't hit the ground running a lot of the times. You're sort of worried about the knee a bit, and
In the back of his mind, he'll be thinking, this is the end of the season. I don't want to, hurt myself and then miss, the beginning of next season as well. So.
And you got the Euros as well.
And you got the Euros coming up, exactly. So bring on Van Dijk, man. I don't really care.
He may not even be back, but it's just that there's a lot of videos going around with him training. So there's a possibility.
But to be honest, I don't think Liverpool will beat Real Madrid. I don't think Liverpool will get past the next round.
It could go either way. I think it could go either way.
That's
a hard game to call.
Yeah, it could, but I think Real Madrid have a little bit more in regards to their form. I mean, Liverpool have been really, really slacking recently, really slacking, and Real Madrid have been picking up form. So I think Real Madrid will have the edge.
Yeah. Did you watch the game Real Madrid the other day against Atalanta?
I haven't watched Real Madrid for some time.
I saw the game when I watched that game, and I did think, because Atalanta are they're really great attacking side. One of the the new breed of sort of coaches coming up with he's not new, he's old, but the attacking style is there, and they did give him a lot of trouble in the first half. But as I said, it was a mistake. They made one mistake, which was punished. Benzema scored a goal, and then the sort of Real Madrid grew more in confidence.
Yeah.
But even the first leg, it was going well. Then I think they got a man sent off, Atlanta, and they played, I think, most of the second half with just 10 men, and it took a late goal from Real Madrid to win that game as well.
Yeah, I think Paddy has a point, because I think Madrid are much better defensively this season, and Liverpool have struggled to score goals. So, yeah.
To be fair, I haven't really watched Real Madrid. I haven't really watched many games this season outside of the Premier League. But I have been following the progress in their stats. But I think if we look at the performance of Atletico against us, Atletico, they on paper, or at least regards to statistics this season, they have been performing much better than Real Madrid. But in actual fact, on the pitch, when they came up against the fourth team in the Premiership, okay, they couldn't score one goal in 180 minutes. So for us, it's not, Real Madrid will not be a massive problem if we do face them. But it's like I said, it's not going to be an easy game. It will be a tough game.
Yeah, Benzema isn't the same player he was. So Hazard probably won't play. Lloyd, he's picked up another injury, so it's touch and go whether he's going to make the rest of the season the same. So I'm not sure whether he's going to play, and he's in no sort of form whatsoever. What I don't want if we play Real Madrid, though, is the Snake to have one of his brilliant games. Can you imagine that?
Yeah. Oh man, Courtois.
Yeah. Defensively, they're not as strong neither, because They used to have they're known for really good left backs, weren't they? But Fernand Mendes, not bad, but he hasn't really settled. He's not as good as the ones they've had in the past.
Max. Theoretically speaking, yeah. Malang Sarr can play against Chelsea.
Yes,
he's allowed. He's allowed to.
Yeah.
So let's say Malang Sarr is picked to play against Chelsea, and he scores against Chelsea from a corner or something crazy like that, and knocks out Chelsea. What do you think is going to happen to his future? Theoretically speaking.
But mind you, we had Courtois playing against us for Atletico in the semis, remember? And he had a really good game in both legs.
Yeah, but Courtois is Courtois. You know, I mean, what would you expect from Courtois? But Malang Sarr for me is, he's literally just signed and potentially has a bright future ahead of him at Chelsea.
No, I'm talking about Courtois before he came. Remember, he was on loan for 3 seasons at
Atletico Madrid. Yeah, no, but I'm looking at hindsight with Courtois and what he ended up doing. So for me, Courtois. I mean, I have no love for the man whatsoever. So
no.
In the past, in the future.
You know what? If Malang Sarr doesn't score, he's a professional at the end of the day. So he's got to. Yeah. He's got to play in a professional manner for the club that he's at. So I wouldn't be upset by it because it's nothing personal. I just see him as a professional. If he doesn't play too well, then I'll say that's not a professional attitude. That's the attitude I want. No matter who you're playing against.
All right. Theoretically speaking, yeah, Malang Sarr scores a goal from a corner against Chelsea and breaks Havertz's legs, and Havertz is out for a couple of seasons. Then what would you say about him? Oh man.
If it was an intentional leg break, then no, I wouldn't want him in the club. But if it was an accident, then yeah.
You know what? For me, I'm sure that the match against Porto is going to be one of those classics, man. Regardless of who starts and who plays. Yeah. I have good vibes about it, and I think we will, progress. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I'm not jinxing my club, but if we do progress and we do face either Liverpool or Real Madrid, this is going to be one of those years that has been a painful one for many reasons, but it could end up being one of the best years in our history. Fingers crossed.
Yeah. My Liverpool friend has just texted me and he said to me, "See you in the semis."
Good luck to him.
He's really confident, so we'll see what happens. Yeah. So what's your memories of Liverpool? Because I said before, once I had 3 memories. Once was anger for the ghost goal. Once was tears, losing to them again when we got knocked out on penalties, and then once was joy when Drogba scored. That 5-3 match. No, we beat them twice. Is it 2 semis we've beaten them in? I think we're beating them in 2 semis. No. It was one semi, wasn't it? It was 1 semi we beat them in. We beat them. Was it 5-3 to get through to play Manchester United in the final? Can you remember that one? When Drogba scored and Elka scored. I think Lampard scored as well in that game. Can you remember that one, Baggy? Has he gone? I think. I can't hear you, mate. Oh, it's network failure. Do you remember that one, Eric, when we played them?
The 5-3.
Was it 7-5? Yeah, 7-5. In 2009, that's the one. Lloyd, yeah. Was it 5-3 or 5-4? I can't remember. I know Lampard scored. And it was getting really nervy because we were winning. I think Dirk Kuyt scored for them, and I thought, oh no, not again. They're not going to come back again against us, are we? Then I think Lampard scored a goal and settled the nerves. It was a crazy match, that was.
Yeah.
But we've had some really good games against Liverpool. I think that's where the rivalry has come in against Liverpool, because it's Liverpool weren't really one of our main rivals. But then it happened during the Mourinho and Benitez years when we just kept drawing them all the time in Champions League.
Yeah.
And
because they weren't challenging us for the Premier League, so
yeah, that's right. Yeah, they used to put all these bags. He used to put all his everything into the Champions League. DJ, yeah, you're there.
Big up, guys. How you all doing? Sorry, I was just on a live stream with Green Turf. Sorry about that.
I didn't know Green Turf did a live stream.
No, he just put one on he put one on early in the morning. He did one in the morning, and he stayed on for the Champions League draw.
Right, I didn't realise. I didn't want to.
That's all right. That's okay.
I didn't want to tread on his toes as well. You know, I did. I tried to look and see if anyone else was doing a live stream, but I didn't see his name come up as a live stream.
Oh, what a draw!
Otherwise, I'd have went on his one. Yeah, it was a fantastic.
I'm so happy.
When I saw the Porto one, I said, "I need DJ Sav to give a Portuguese."
Yes, mate. Yes, I am. Do you know what? I'm obviously my alliance is to Chelsea, but growing up with my dad and stuff, my dad, he was obviously grew up as a Porto fan because we lived in Portugal before coming to this country, and I kind of like followed them as well. But Chelsea was the team for me, obviously, because I'm born and bred here, and Chelsea was my team. So. You know, I listen. My alliance is with Chelsea. As much as I love Porto, they're still my team in Portugal.
So you still keep a close eye on all the.
Yes, of course I do. Of course I do. I watch their matches. Yeah.
So we'll need your expert analysis when we get for the quarterfinal. Who do we need to look out for? Do you think?
Well, listen, they've got some really good players. I mean, what I will say to you is with Porto is they're in the league. They're bouncing up and down, but they're still doing well in their league at the moment. However, what you will know with Porto is they always up them when it comes to games such as this magnitude in the Champions League. He always ups his always ups his games for these kind of for this kind of games.
He's a very good coach. I'm really
He's a very good coach, and I was just saying on Green Turf. I can actually see him being in the Premiership next season if Porto don't get where they want to be or whatever. I can see him actually moving to another challenge. Maybe even Manchester United if they don't give Solskjaer they don't give Solskjaer their
I think
deal.
Isn't he getting a contract though?
Apparently he's supposed to be signing it. It's not been done and dusted yet with his contract. But I think if they were to finish in the top 4 and maybe win the Europa Cup, maybe he probably will stay there. But I think if there any club looking at any coaches, if you want to go at young bright coaches coming up and down, this guy Constant K is a very very good coach, and I can see him being in the Premiership at one point. Who he'll go to, I do not know, but whoever does get him will be good because his football is not only does he play great football, but he knows how to win games when it's tight as well. He knows what to do and things like that, and he will do the same thing in this game. But we've got the better squad, mate. We got the better team. We should beat them, and I'm not very worried about it. But there are a load of players on that team you need to watch out for. It was one of them you just mentioned there. There's a few others on there as well. Mainly their striker, but the only thing I'll say about them sometimes is they can be sometimes they can be easily caught out as well. You know, so it depends on what day you get them, but. They are. I wouldn't underestimate for the Champions League, especially.
And they look quite good defensively the other day.
Oh yeah,
when they played.
Pepe. I mean, he's like a Thiago Silva.
My word, this guy was. I don't know what he's been taking. The 39. It was like he was possessed the other day. Against Juventus. He put his body in the line. He was everywhere, and he's always had that never say die attitude.
Yes.
And the only thing. Well, he's got that incentive as well because he may be playing Real Madrid in the semis as well. So that's a big incentive for him to get there as well. Yeah. But I said that's what I said to people: don't underestimate Porto because the fact that they're in this quarterfinal, they're no mugs. So we need to just everyone's thinking, we're through to the semis, but we're not. We've got a game ahead of us. They beat Juventus, they're a decent team. So I think we have to be on top of our game as well. So we should get through, but again, we need to. The players can't go with the attitude of it's Porto, we're through, otherwise we'll get beat. So we just need to.
Sorry, Max. Who else is in the chat with us? Is it Chelsea Blue? Who's in the chat with us? Eric, how are you, mate? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm
happy with the draw, bro?
Quietly listening. Yeah.
Are you happy with the draw?
Yeah. Let me just address Ian. You haven't seen the draw, Ian. Yeah, he's on mute. I think Ian. We got Porto, and the good thing is as well, DJ, with that one is that we got the second leg. We play the second leg at home, so we know what to do. Yeah. So And Ian, let me just tell you the rest of the draw as well. So if we beat Porto, because they've drawn the semi-finals as well, so we play Liverpool. Sorry, Liverpool play Real Madrid, so we'll play the winners of that one for the semis if we get through against Porto. So we've missed out on Manchester City, who played Dortmund, and PSG against Bayern Munich. So that half of the draw is where the top guns are, and so we're in the quote unquote easier half of the draw. So yeah, it's quite good. And again, in the semi-finals, Ian, we'll play the second leg at home as well, so that can work to our advantage. Yeah, you're Western Canada. Okay, so yeah, it's a good draw, Ian. Good draw. Sorry, Eric, did you want to say something? Because I think DJ was talking to you. Eric.
Sorry, I didn't. DJ, I didn't hear you the last.
No, sorry, bro. I was just saying, were you happy with the draw?
Yeah, I am. I'm happy. I wanted Dortmund, but I'm happy with what we got. It's not. No game is easy at this stage, but it's definitely a favorable draw. So we have a clear path to the semis, which is very good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Big up Tyrone, man.
Hey, Tyrone, what's happening,
Listen,
dude?
it must be what's the time in Jamaica, man? You're up early, man, for the draw. 10-7 over in Jamaica.
Yeah. But it is what it is, man. Determination is key. But
yeah. So Tyrone, your omens, man. They're coming. Look, quarterfinal.
Yeah. You know, it's very close right now. If you look at it, there's just 5 games left until. Yeah. So if we continue winning games, and then it's just 5 games.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Oh no, my worst pundit is on BT Sport at the moment.
Who's that?
Steve Nicol.
Oh God, please. Do you know what? I'll tell you what. Sorry, Matt. Speaking of pundits, right? I don't know if you had a chance to listen. Do you ever listen to Talk Sport?
Now and again.
Oh my God!
Did you hear Adrian Durham on the show yesterday?
No, I didn't watch it. I didn't listen to it.
Oh my goodness me! That guy, talk about a Chelsea agenda. Yeah.
Yeah. What was he saying?
Oh, we should be lucky. Yesterday, apparently, Aspilicueta should have been sent off. That should have been a penalty kick. Chelsea should.
I mean, that happened to us, though. That happened to us.
Of course, that's the thing. I've looked at it again. Why did the pundits? Because granted, he did go around his waist, but the way that people are going on is that like he's grabbed his shirt and pulled it off his back or something. It was light. It was light, you know. He had a little bit, then he quickly let go when he knew what he was doing. Yeah. So I thought Carrasco made the most of it as well.
Yeah, his facial expression.
He felt something, then he just fell over. He didn't tug at him. He just put his hand around him slightly. Classic. And the ball, I think the referee, what his view was and what my view, he wouldn't have got to the ball anyway.
No.
If the ball was close to him, then you could say possibly, but the ball, there's no way he would have got to that ball.
I was upset with Dave with that because he doesn't need to do it. Just what you said is the reason why he shouldn't even have tried.
That's right, because he gave the referee a question to answer. He said, "Look, you know, if he doesn't touch him, we don't have this discussion," and he didn't have to touch him. Yeah.
I hope he doesn't, because I don't want to go back, and remember the past too much. But he did a similar thing against Aubameyang, in the FA Cup.
That's in the FA Cup. Yeah. When we didn't have to. Yeah.
He needs to stop doing that stuff.
Yeah.
And I think they would have gotten the penalty if Carrasco wasn't kept nagging the referee, because he kept nagging him, and his reaction as well to it, because if he didn't react the way he did, I think he probably would have gotten the penalty, but he worked out. So
yeah, it's about time. As I said, we had a bit of luck anyway, because we tend to have all the bad luck. So yes, it's DJ, you dropped
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know what
That's
happened.
all right.
I think my
That's
thing
all right.
went down. Sorry about that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry. I
yeah.
was just addressing that thing I heard on.
Yeah.
Yeah. All it was basically is the comments he made about Chelsea yesterday. I just was really out of order. It really was.
Was Cundy on the show?
No, it was him and Goffey. It goes.
Right.
It's drive time. It comes on around about 4:00.
What I like about Cundy is that he defends Chelsea, doesn't he?
Oh, he does.
He's a Chelsea fan, so he has to
defend. He doesn't defend
Yeah.
away from your nonsense.
He's a Chelsea fan, so.
Yeah.
Who are you talking about? Who said?
The guy
Basically,
from Talk.
one of the Agent Durham yesterday. He was literally he came on he was doing his show yesterday. He was literally saying that that Chelsea were lucky that Aspilicueta should have been sent off. Also saying that the fans should all be happy the fact that Atletico Madrid were not on their best game in this and that, and I'm like thinking that's nothing to do with Chelsea. If they're not on their best game, that's not Chelsea's fault.
And you got to look at it's as I was watching. I can't remember who it was. I may have been someone on YouTube or an article that I was reading. It may have been an article in the Athletic or something. But the thing is, they said the same thing about Liverpool are not in their best game. Everton, but why? Because we're not allowing them to be at their best. The way we're playing, we're stifling these teams, and they don't give us the credit. We are playing so good, out of possession as well, and the way that we are beating their press with ease. Could we beat the Liverpool press with ease? We beat the Atletico press with ease yesterday. Give us credit for that.
You know what's interesting though. I can understand with Liverpool because they can always say that Liverpool is not in form, but the one that they can't really speak about is Everton because Everton were winning games and they kept pressing. So we just came up the better team in those games, and it's not like Everton never at least tried because they had chances. It was just that the defense was solid enough to prevent them. So
quick question. Dates, are they giving us the dates yet for the semis?
What's that? Sorry, have they what? Sorry,
are they giving the dates for a semi?
I think it's the 14th. Is it? No, it's the final. No, it's the 14th of April. No, sorry, the 20. That's it. It's the 26th and 27th of April for the semi-finals.
Yeah, the first one is the 26th and the other ones are 27.
Yeah. Okay.
No, actually, two of them are 27. Two of them are 27, and then the other one is May 4th.
Yeah, the only reason I was looking at that, I'm looking at the website, and unfortunate because I'm looking at when fans will be allowed back, but it's the 17th of May that Boris has announced it, so that's unfortunate. So I was saying what it would have been good is for the second leg, if we get there, of course, of the semis, that Chelsea fans would have been allowed back into the stadium, but it's going to be a bit too early. But at least people would be able to watch the final if we get there.
Yeah,
hopefully.
I hope we do a madness, Max. 2012 would just be absolutely brilliant. Win an FA Cup.
That's it.
Plus
against all odds. Against all odds. Well. Yeah.
Tuchel. Can you imagine Tuchel just coming in and he gets those two trophies and then gets us to fourth position or top four within his first coming in. Oh man.
What would be ironic?
That'd be beautiful.
He was bought in to PSG to win them the Champions League, never achieved it. And if he got sacked by PSG, and if he can achieve it in his first spell at Chelsea, that would be great for him as well. Big laugh. Yeah.
Do you know? It's ironic what you're saying about PSG because you know the reason why Poch got only got I think it was an 18-month contract. I understand he's got there with an option to extend it. The only reason why I'm hearing and what I've heard from because I've got some Real Madrid fans and people telling me there's a lot of doubts about Zidane's future come the end of the season at Real Madrid, and Paris Saint-Germain's first option was to actually bring in Zinedine Zidane as their manager.
Okay.
French. The talk
is
if he was to basically leave Real Madrid. If he was to go, there is a possibility he may end up at Paris Saint-Germain. But knowing him, he probably want to take a sabbatical first before going back into management. But there's a lot of talk that a lot of people coming out of France and they would love Zinedine Zidane as their manager for Paris Saint-Germain, which then will say what will happen with Poch. Maybe Poch will maybe
Real Madrid. Do a little swap deal.
Or he'll go, yeah, or he could end up going to Manchester United. Who knows?
Maybe.
Yeah,
Still.
that would be terrible.
It would be, wouldn't it? It would be.
Yeah, I think he'll go Real Madrid. Actually,
I personally don't think any of it's true, to be honest with you, because I don't think they'll get.
It's a lot of pay. Lots of
personally.
payment.
Yeah. You know what? I realized something interesting. You know, every game that Chelsea has had, if they play 4 or 3 days after they play their previous game, it ends up a win. But if it's a 5 or 6, they think they always draw. It's just strange.
I think you should be a stat man, Tyrone.
Because you have Atletico that we played the 23rd, and then Man United was February 28th, and it was a draw. And then the 4 days after that we win. 4 days after that we win again. 5 days after that we draw, and then 4 days after that we win again. So it's just strange.
Where do you get all your facts from, Tyrone? Man? You've been studying hard, haven't you? Yeah, that investigative journalism's coming out again. It's good. Right, the draw now. I'm going to watch it with Elijah now for his team or in this other one. The Thursday.
Oh, the Europa League.
It's a Thursday. Oh, that's it, the Europa League, isn't it? Yeah. Not used to that tournament anymore. Yeah. So Tottenham fans, you do. Oh, sorry, I forgot Tottenham got knocked out yesterday, didn't they?
It's just the nature of Spurs, man. They're bottle jobs, man.
I know. 2-0 up. You thought they're through, and then did you see the goals though? Did you see the goals from that game? The goals were incredible.
That was hilarious. And Harry Kane had a chance to score too.
Yeah, right near the end, basically could have scored. Yeah.
Well,
but did you see Pogba yesterday?
Oh my gosh, man!
That was a great goal by Pogba.
Oh, it was unfortunate though.
Why do you say that?
The way he scored because of Donnarumma was out of position as well, so it was like he could barely do anything.
No, but the reason he was out of position is because of the feint. He did a feint to shoot, then he got him off balance, and as he was off balance, that's when he took the shot.
Yeah,
it was clever.
Kessie did well. Kessie did well.
Yeah, Kessie looked good. Who would take Pogba? Because a lot of people, would you take Pogba?
Can take Pogba? Oh my god!
Yeah.
That would be pretty good too, because that partnership. Well, they had I forgot his name. That other French player in the World Cup. I don't remember.
Matuidi.
Yeah. So
Matuidi, yeah.
Yeah, but that would be interesting though. That French connection and everything.
Yeah.
And it'd be good because we do need a player that actually can shoot from distance, take a risk there. So that would be nice, but it all goes down.
Big up McCall.
Yeah. So DJ, what we need you to do, we need you to do your Bielsa on us. So get your little binoculars out and start scouting Porto, so you can then give all the intel to Tuchel.
I'll send him a personal message to say, look, this is the situation. These are the players we need to watch out for. This is what they can do. This is where we can actually get them. Listen, as I said, Mike, it's gonna be a either way. It'll be a tough game, but we'll get through it. It's not going to be an issue. I think we'll win both on both legs. Even if Porto take a 1-0 lead to from their home ground to us. Well, it's the first. I can't remember. It's the first leg. It's at Porto, isn't it? Their first leg, isn't it? Even if they were to take a first, even if they were to beat us 1-0 up there.
We got the
Stamford
second
Bridge. It's not an issue for me. We'll still get an away goal, I think. So I don't doubt that for a second.
Yeah. So question for you, DJ.
Yeah.
Your dad, does he still support them, or is he a Chelsea supporter?
No, he's both. He's a Chelsea fan now, but obviously when he was living in Portugal, Porto was the team.
Who's he rooting for?
Do you know what? I've got to speak to him. You know, because I'll speak to him. I'm sure he's going to be. That's going to be. I'm sure he'll be rooting for Chelsea, but I think for him he'll have. I know he'll have his flag of the Porto and Chelsea the flags together. So it's going to be an interesting one. It's going to be an interesting one. He loves Porto.
Obviously, he'll be rooting for them, but if Porto do win, he won't be too.
Oh no, no. He loves. So this is the thing. He's obviously. I don't know. That's a tough one to ask. I think I reckon he probably will root for Chelsea in the end because obviously he's here. It'd be Chelsea, but in his heart of hearts, he's also probably thinking if Porto win, he wouldn't be sad. If Porto were to beat us, yes, he'd be upset, but he'll also be happy for Porto at the same time. But obviously, I think on it all, big hole Chelsea for sure. I think.
You know what? We need to get him on the show. Will he come on the show? Do you think?
I can ask him to. The thing is, if we get him over one day.
To do a Porto special and then get him on the show.
Yeah, I'll try and get him to come over one day.
Yeah. It'd be good to hear some of his stories, actually. Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I'll ask him, see if you want to come on. But
cool. Yeah.
But listen, I mean, the draw was great. I mean, obviously, I wanted Real Madrid. I wanted Real Madrid, but I know it's possible we can get them.
But we could get them. If we get them, hopefully we can get them in the semi.
Yeah.
I don't Liverpool because we played. I mentioned before, back in especially under Jose Mourinho and Rafa Benitez, we would play them every single season, wasn't it? And that's where the rivalry came from initially. So I'm fed up with Liverpool. I know we haven't played them for a while, but I'm fed up with playing Liverpool in the Champions League. New team. We've never ever played Real Madrid, so it'll be so it'd be great to play them. Yeah. I keep saying if we get.
It's so funny though. You have the 2018 finalists and the 2020 finalists playing against each other.
Yeah. So, and we got Porto. They've won it, haven't they, before? Or did they get? Did Porto won the Champions League before?
Yeah, they have.
They've won it.
I
they
think
did
it was
win
Jose.
it. Oh yeah, Jose Mourinho.
Jose Mourinho won it.
Which is why if they knock us out and they end up winning it, I feel like something else might happen instead.
What's that? What is that, Tyrone?
Related to Chelsea.
What's that, bro?
We'll get their manager.
We'll get their manager.
Nah, man. No.
Oh man, I was gonna say what? I was gonna say.
That's what happened the last time we got knocked out by Porto. We didn't get anywhere. No, we didn't get knocked out. We got knocked out by Monaco, didn't we?
Yeah, was it Monaco?
It was Monaco, and that was Ranieri had a bit of a mental breakdown in that game, wasn't it?
And is that when Morientes scored?
Yes, and they were down to 10 men in the home league, and then for some reason Ranieri decided to play Hasselbank as a left back.
Oh,
it was a crazy game. I think at the time there were talks about Mourinho coming in, and he kind of had a bit of he lost the plot totally in that game. And rather than sticking at even at 1-1 would have been, we had got the away goal. They scored 2 goals with 10 men. Couldn't believe it. Yeah. And then we went 1-0 up at the Stamford Bridge, and then Morientes scored. I think we drew 2-2, I think it was the second leg. Morientes scored a couple. Yeah.
Yes, he did. In fact, I think my most happiest moment of that year was Wayne Bridges' goal against Arsenal before the Monaco match. The finish.
Yeah.
What
that was brilliant. That was brilliant. I was at the home league actually. The 1-1.
Yeah,
I was at that game. Yeah.
Oh, what a goal! Still remember
and I had to have a go at all these Chelsea fans because behind me, all they're saying is, Arsenal do this, Arsenal do that. Why can't Chelsea do that? Then it wasn't me, it was my mate turned around. Are you Arsenal supporters or Chelsea supporters? And they didn't take too kindly to that.
And I can remember the commentator, Wayne Bridge could win it. He has.
Yeah. That was one of the best games of football we played.
Oh man.
Brilliant.
God. Yeah. Brilliant. What a goal.
Yeah. Right, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up here.
Yeah.
So I've got a nervous Arsenal supporter next to me.
What's he saying? Who does he want?
Who do you want? Elijah? Who do you want? Granada. He wants Granada.
Yeah.
I hope they get battered.
I'll tell you what would be good.
Tyrone. They get battered. Sorry.
Well, no, that one Arsenal.
Oh,
If
man.
Chelsea win the cup, Arsenal win the Europa.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the Super Cup will be Chelsea Arsenal, and we could beat them 4-1 again.
No, probably more than that. Probably more than that. We have to double it for that.
Seriously, that's a bit biased. Do you know who they got for the draw? They got Gail Clichy, ex-Arsenal.
Oh,
So there's going to be a few warm balls in there. Who we got on there? Alerta. Is it?
Hi. Come
Hi,
on,
how you doing?
Blues. Come on, Blues. Benfica.
You're a Benfica man.
Yes.
Good. Benfica
Yes.
guy. Okay.
Come on, Blues.
So you want the. Remember when we played you in the quarterfinal?
I don't know.
I didn't mean to upset him. I didn't mean to.
I just love the what do you call it? Come on, Blues, come on! And when we played you in the when we played you,
that's the funniest part.
I didn't mean that as a put down. I just wanted to talk. If you're still there, I wasn't.
Come back.
You down.
Come back on, mate.
Conversation with you about it. Talk about the familiarity. You know, just the difference.
Yeah, we can talk about Porto and Benfica.
Yeah. Sorry, mate. I didn't mean to offend.
Oh, man.
All I was going to say to him is that's a bit of an omen that we're going to be playing a Portuguese side in the semi-final and quarter-final.
Yeah.
Listen,
so we're going to have all of Benfica rooting for us then, obviously.
Yeah, we will do.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to say the actual thing in Portugal. I mean, they have like it's Arsenal Tottenham. It's kind of similar to Benfica Porto in Portugal, but I don't think it's as bad as it is for the Arsenal. Like it is Arsenal and Tottenham. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. No, Ian, I didn't mean it to be. Hopefully, it didn't. I'm hoping it didn't come across that way. I'm really hoping it didn't come across that way. It wasn't meant to be. I just wanted to have a conversation. I'm really sorry. I've got to think about my approach next time.
But oh man, it was. But still, listen. I reckon. Go on, Tyrone.
We face either Real Madrid or Liverpool if we win Porto.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
And the second leg is at home as well, which is good.
We haven't played Real Madrid in the competition before, right?
No, that's what I want. No. That's what we're talking about.
Okay. Well, there has been success before in I don't remember. I think it was 19.
Winners Cup.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. Super
so
Cup.
We have good history.
Super Cup. Sorry, and we beat them in the Cup Winners' Cup, didn't we? In 1970-71.
Max, who was their team back? Who was their team back then? It was Roberto Carlos, wasn't it? Morientes, wasn't he in that team as well at that time?
Yeah, and they had
who else was there?
Who's that midfielder? Was
Figo there? Was Figo there then? Because I know he went to Barcelona and Real Madrid.
Figo might have been there.
I think he was there. Luis Figo. Yeah. Another top player, of course.
Yeah. Didn't they have that centre back? What's that centre back? Herrera? Or was that before? Was that a bit early?
I think that might be a bit early. I think, but they had a very. That was a team that no one could hardly. They were just absolutely brilliant. I can't remember who else was in that team that time. You know.
I remember our team. Obviously, we had Dennis Wise.
Yeah, Dennis Wise, Gus Poyet, Zola.
Yeah.
And the goal from Poyet.
He scored as the goal, the winner. Yeah. So, we had a really good side. Yeah.
I need to go back and look at that. I need to go back and find a video on that game again now. I need to see who they had back then. Real Madrid. I have to.
So Arsenal. Here's Arsenal. Who we got? Arsenal are up. Arsenal are up. Who they got? Ooh. Who do you want? Who you got, Elijah? Arsenal, the home team. So.
Oh, brilliant! That's good for them.
Lucky.
Slavia Prague. Ooh. Slavia Prague. Didn't we play
Slavia
Slavia? We played Slavia Prague in the group stages, didn't we? Remember when
Yes.
we won the trophy?
Yeah, we did. We did.
Yeah. How do you feel? How do you feel? Oh, he's okay with that. He's happy with that.
That's
Not
good.
happy, but fine. He said.
Have you not Manchester? I'm assuming Manchester United have not come out of the hat yet, have they?
No. Ajax v Man U would be good.
We can't underestimate.
Oh, Man, you got. Oh, Man, you got Granada. Oh, they've been drawn already.
Manchester got Granada. Oh man.
Yeah,
they're gonna bottle it. They're gonna bottle it.
That's a buy. No, they'll beat Granada.
No, they're bottling it. They're bottling it.
Here we go, DJ. Ilgner in goal. Panucci, you played for us as well, didn't he? Panucci.
Christian Panucci.
He played for Chelsea.
Oh, what a player he was.
Yeah, they did have him. Herrera, that's the one I was talking about.
It was Herrera. They'd have him at the time.
Yeah. Sanchez. And Roberto Carlos. Seedorf was there.
Oh, Roberto Carlos. Oh,
yeah,
man.
Seedorf was another good player, wasn't he? Seedorf.
Yeah, Clarence Seedorf. Yes.
Karen, he's the other French guy with the dreadlocks. I remember him.
Yeah.
Rendondo and Savio. Savio, he was a good player.
Oh, Savio.
Yeah,
I remember him.
And Raul up front. And Milanovic.
I'll say something to you now, Max. Yeah, that's actually my name.
Oh, okay.
Savio.
Oh, Savio, right.
Yeah, I just call it DJ Sav for short.
Yeah. Ah.
Well, tomorrow is on his way out.
Is he?
Reportedly, Fabrizio Romano says that that AC Milan will decide in May on the buy option.
They're going to invoke it, are they?
They want to buy him, but I don't know if it's going to happen yet.
Can they afford him though? They're trying to do.
They're trying to lower
bargain basement. No. If you want him, you pay up. Pay up or shut up. That's what I say.
They can't afford him.
Yeah.
I don't think they can afford him. They'll try to negotiate, but we'll see.
Yeah. So it was our team, DJ Sab. See how many you can remember.
Okay, let's go back to it now. Okay, so goalkeeper. Oh my god! Now, without even going back now, let me see. Was it? You know what? I'm not. You know what it is, Max. I haven't got my thinking cap on now.
Big Dutch guy.
The big Dutch guy. Oh, was it? Ed De Goey.
Yeah, Ed De Goey.
Ed De Goey in goal. Oh yeah, I remember him. He was a good goalkeeper. Did we have defenders?
Sorry, 1 minute. Is you got and then if you win? If you win, is that you got if you win, Elijah? Oh right, so you got Granada and Manchester United, and the semis are Ajax Roma. What a game that's going to be! So Man U are going to play Ajax or Roma. So hopefully Roma would knock them out anyway in the semis. So Arsenal got the easier try if they beat Slavia Prague. But mind you, don't underestimate Dinamo. Tottenham did. Dinamo's the grip.
Who can't believe it, though. I really can't believe it.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Hold on. Sorry about this.
That's all right. So
what a week! Chelsea.
Great week. Yeah.
Chelsea got to the quarters and
Tottenham get knocked out. Yeah.
Hopefully Arsenal get knocked out.
So Arsenal play Villarreal or Dinamo Kiev if they win their game. Zagreb, sorry. If they beat. Yeah, if they win their game. So yeah. So there you go. I gave you 2 for the price of 1. Not only did you get the Champions League final draw, I gave you the Europa League draw as well. So there you go. It's a pity DJ Sab's on the call. I wanted to test him for the. I wanted to test him out for the rest of the team who played in that year for the Super Cup. Tyrone.
Yeah.
The question for you then, I'll do you a little test. Who missed our penalty against Bayern Munich in the cup winners in the Super Cup when we played Bayern Munich?
In the Super Cup.
Oh,
he missed our penalty in the shootout.
I know. Can I answer? Can I help him?
Yeah, go on then, Eric.
It was Lukaku, and then he got
Lukaku.
Nuno threw him away.
All right then, Eric. I'm going to ask you a question then. How long have you been supporting Chelsea, Eric?
Not very long, unfortunately. 2009 Let's see.
2009. Oh, right, I won't be unfair. I can ask you a question about who missed the chance against Liverpool, which would have sent us through to the cup final in 2005, 2006. No, 2004, 2005. And Jose Mourinho never forgave him and sold him after that.
Ooh. 2004, 2005.
Yeah, we were that ghost goal when they scored a ghost goal.
Oh.
We could have actually equalised and got through to the final. And this guy had a shot right near the end, and he missed it. And Mourinho never forgave him, sold him. I'll give you a clue. He's from Iceland.
I can't remember.
It's Gudjonsson. Ida Gudjonsson.
Was it Gudjonsson?
Yeah.
Oh.
Go back to that. He missed. Go back to Gudjonsson miss against Liverpool. You see what it was. He was right in front of the goal, dragged it wide. Otherwise, would have been in the final. And this was like 1 minute left of the match. Oh, Elijah, you saw me on the. Has everyone else seen me on the on the Instagram? I'm also. Who does fantasy football? Do you guys do fantasy football?
I do. I saw you actually on it.
Oh yeah. So you do fantasy football. Top right.
Yeah, you're celebrating in your Chelsea shirt.
That's right. Yeah, I'm on the ad.
Yeah, I think I saw you.
Yeah.
You're also on the other one, the racism, the Black Lives thing.
Yeah.
I saw that. So you are celebrating you're only celebrating.
That was when we played against Wolves, the last game of the season to get to the Champions League, to get to the final. And that's where what's his name scored the goal? I think it was what was it? Mason Mount, the free kick. Last game of the season. Yeah. Tyrone and Eric, big up from Mikhail.
Thank you.
Right, I need to go in a minute, so it's a pity that I can't get DJ Savon again because he's. I wanted to see if he can name the lineup, but yeah, I'll get him again another time. He's probably going to look it up now. Okay, cheers, Mikhail. Thanks for joining, mate. Thanks for joining the live stream. Yeah, so guys, I got to go because I'm off today. That's why I'm off work. That's why I was able to do the live stream. But my wife won't forgive me because I need to tidy up my conservatory because we're getting a new one put in. So I need to clear the rest of the rubbish out the old one. So I need to get working, guys. So I'm going to go off and do that. So yeah, so happy day for us.
Yeah.
Is there a press conference today, by the way?
Yeah, 1:30 UK time. Well, your time.
Okay, so we'll see what Tuchel's got to say about the draw as well. So I'm sure he's going to be happy with it. DJ Sav, mate, I'll see you later. I know you can't respond. You're probably on the phone. And thanks for joining, Tyrone, Eric. Thanks for.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, Max. I was on a work phone call that just came up. Sorry about that.
Oh right, that's all right. No. Work comes first. Don't want to get sacked.
No, I just had a what do you call it? Yeah. What's up with the rest of the draw then? I know you guys were talking about the draw. Who's got what now? Anyone else?
So I think Arsenal play against Prague, as you know, and if they win that match, then they'll play the winners of Dinamo Zagreb or who's it? Dinamo Zagreb and who else?
Oh.
Villarreal, that's it. Manchester United play Granada and Roma play Ajax, and then the winners play each other.
Oh, come on, man.
A Man United Roma, come on, Roma or Ajax. I think they'll beat Ajax, but Roma may beat them. I don't know.
Matt Law is so terrible.
What's he saying?
He sings that coming from a supporting fan. Don't celebrate too early. Spurs fans would know what I mean.
But we're not Spurs, though, are we? We don't do Spursy. We're not Spurs. We're Chelsea. Who's celebrating? We're not celebrating. We're all cautious. I hope people are not. I hope the fans are. I don't know.
You have some people going crazy, but because Chelsea in Champions League is trending right now, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, we rigged the draw. We're going to win the Champions League."
I'm always. I don't care who we're playing, even if we were playing against. I don't know. Name the worst team in Europe, Ghent or something like that. Then I'm not going to be saying, yeah, we're definitely through. You know, we've got the easiest draw, and I always say we've got the easiest draw, but we still got a job. There's a job to be done.
Yeah.
So let's just not get above ourselves at the moment. So. And the players would be professional with it as well. And I know that too, Kel.
Thiago Silva is. He's saying that the work will need to be put in to win that game.
Exactly. Yeah.
But he says he's excited because he will be back for that game.
Yeah, because those games are the most dangerous, really. Because as I said before, when we are the favourites, and you know the pressure's all on us, so that's when we got to be that's when we got to be careful. Before I go, DJ, are you back? Is DJ on a call again, or is he gone?
Sorry, bro. Sorry,
Yeah.
I had to mind my. Yeah, gone.
Okay, just to finish off before I go, you're naming the team, weren't you?
Yeah.
Can you remember the defence?
Wasn't it Cecil Babiaro?
No. It's just a bit after. We had just two French World Cup winning guys.
Marcel Desailly and Frank Leboeuf. Huh?
Yeah, we had an Englishman at left back and a Spanish guy at right back.
Was it Graham Lasso?
Yep.
And the Spanish right back, was it Albert Ferrer?
You're correct. You should know what a midfield is. You don't.
Midfield, yeah. Gus Poyet, Dennis Wise, and who was another midfielder? Gus Poyet, Dennis Wise, and
come on, Tyrone, you'll know this one. The guy, Tyrone, you should know. The birthday boy, Tyrone, the birthday boy. When
Di
we played, Di Matteo.
Di Matteo. Sorry.
Yeah.
Go on.
And up front.
Up front, wasn't it Zola?
Yeah. This was probably a bit more difficult, actually. The other two.
Was it Zola? Hasselbank?
No. It's before Hasselbank.
Zola and not Hasselbank. It was Zola.
Vialli was manager.
Vialli. Was it
no, Vialli wasn't. He was manager. He didn't play. Another Italian. Italian.
It couldn't have not been Casaraghi because I know he was injured.
It was Casaraghi.
Was it Casaraghi?
Yeah.
Okay, because I know he was. Yeah, Casaraghi.
And I'll give you a clue. Hat trick against Spurs when we beat them 6-1.
Ah, mate.
Tall guy, better with his feet than his head, but brilliant for us.
Crespo?
He's at the club now.
No, he's at the club.
He's not Crespo. He's at the club now in the coaching staff for the kids.
Oh
no!
Oh shoot!
6'4". Or is he 6'5"?
To Andre Flo.
That's it. Tore Andre Flo.
Yeah.
I didn't. You know what? If I was looking at this, I'd have probably got the defence and the midfield and Zola, but I couldn't remember Flo or Casaraghi. Without looking at this.
Do you know what? He was with Casaraghi, a very good player, but injury prone. I remember that injury he got that put him out of the game. That one time.
No, that was unfortunate though because he clashed against Liverpool and he clashed against he broke his leg because he hit the post with it. Yeah,
and I was going to say another player, Max. Going off it, Brian Laudrup. Remember we had him for one season.
What? Have you seen my my tweet the other day?
When?
Because someone said, name your favourite player who played less than 50 games for Chelsea.
Brian Laudrup.
And I said Brian Laudrup. I put Brian Laudrup. I'm still adamant because he had homesick. And look at a video. I responded to a video yesterday, and this guy, I think he was a Danish guy. He put a video on when we played against Copenhagen in that match where just before he left, and we had Bjarne. We got Goldbeck, didn't we, in return?
Yeah. What a goal! I remember his goal.
Yeah. But they showed it, and the football we missed. He gave us so much, and it's a pity we only had him for half a season.
Oh man! But I mean, in fact, go on, Max.
I'm still adamant that had we had him and Casaraghi stayed fit, because that's the season we finished 4 points behind Arsenal and Man United. If those two had stayed fit, then we win that league, and that was in 1998. Yeah.
His brother was good as well, wasn't it? Michael Laudrup.
Oh, Michael was brilliant. Was
he left back? When he left back or right back?
No, he's a forward. He's a forward.
Was he forward? Was he forward?
Yeah, for Real Madrid.
He played as a left back, didn't he?
No, he's a forward for Real Madrid. Michael Laudrup, yeah. He was a number 10. He was one of the best number 10.
Sorry, allow me, people. It was a different one. Someone totally different. Sorry, guys.
No, yeah. both of them were wingers. They're brilliant.
Brilliant plays.
Probably, I'll go as far as to say, probably the best set of brothers to have played football I can remember. Can you think of anyone better?
I'm just trying to think of any other thing. No, I think they're the two
Can you
that
think
stand
of anyone
out.
better who were like top class brothers?
The Boateng brothers.
Boateng brothers. Yeah.
Prince Boateng and yeah, no, they're not as good as the Laudrups. Laudrups, yeah. That's a good question. If anyone can think of any brothers who are better than the Laudrup brothers, let me know.
What about
I may do a video on brothers actually. I mean, that's a good one.
What about the Alcantara brothers?
Oh yeah, they got Thiago and the one. What's his name? Rafina, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're good, but again, I don't think they're as good. You don't know the Laudrups, do you, Eric?
I wasn't.
Probably before your time.
What players, man?
Yeah.
Go on YouTube and search Brian and Michael Laudrup.
I need to do a lot of
yeah. Brian and Michael Laudrup. Laudru. I'll put the surname in there.
Brian Laudrup made a name for himself for Rangers. That man wouldn't stop scoring goals for them every season. Top scorer.
We bought him from Rangers.
Yeah.
He got a bit homesick or just wanted to go home for some reason. And when we bought him, I was so buzzing.
Oh man, so was I.
I was thinking he's you know when you get a player just like Flimston if we get Haaland and you say you know what, this is the final piece in the jigsaw, he can take us all the way. That's what I thought about Laudrup. That's what he's the guy who can. Torre brothers, that's a good shout.
Brothers.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah. What about the Flo brothers? You had Andre Flo and his brother as well. Was it his cousin who used to score goals for? What's his? Is it Jostein Flo? Jostein Flo?
Oh, Jostein Flo. Yes.
Jostein Flo, another one.
I just remembered another one. What about the Hazard brothers?
Oh, Torgan.
Yeah. Eden's good. Torgan is not as good, but Torgan's not bad.
And you got Is it Killian?
We got the Shalabar brothers.
Yes, Killian. Who's gonna get relegated?
Oh man.
Yeah.
He's gonna get relegated in the Belgian league.
Yeah. Chelsea had through. We had the Shalabars.
Trevor,
We had the McCrackens. Josh, what a waste of talent he was.
Oh man,
biggest waste of talent. Yeah.
I tell you one who was another one was a waste of talent. Not a brother, but I thought he was good.
I love this one.
Right. Oh,
the Birds. Oh man, and they were twins as well. No, they weren't twins. They're brothers. They were great. Yeah, they will run the Laudrups close. Actually, that's a good shout.
Frank and Ronald de Boer. Oh my goodness me, what players!
Yeah, I like that one.
Oh man. There were several players out there that I remember when we almost signed Marco van Basten, and I don't know. Do you remember that?
Yes.
We almost got him.
Yeah,
we almost got him when Ruud Gullit came in.
Yeah,
and I don't know what happened, but it all went through after it fell through. But he was going to sign.
That would have been a fantastic signing.
Do you remember his goal, mate?
In the Euros. Yeah, the volley.
That man. The movement, the shot. Oh, do you guys know? Go on, Tommy.
Because when I first started supporting Chelsea, we nearly bought Johan Cruyff. Yeah, and then he went to New York Cosmos. He was that close to joining Chelsea. Yeah.
Could have been. I don't know on that one. I never knew we were linked with him. I'll be honest.
Yeah. And he went to New York Cosmos.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Goodness me.
Yeah.
It's funny how Chelsea. I mean, I was just thinking about when I was supporting Chelsea, who the manager was and who the players were from back in the day to what we are now. It's something. I mean, when I started supporting them, John Hollins was our manager. We had Eddie Netzvicki in goal.
Yeah.
Remember him?
I remember Eddie.
Dog Root.
Eddie Netzvicki. A bit of history lesson for the rest of you guys. QPR quarterfinal. He was playing with a broken. He had a dislocated shoulder, but he carried on playing the game. Because back then we didn't have substitutes. We only had one substitute. It's not like today where we could substitute a goalkeeper. So he carried on playing injured.
Yeah. Kerry Dixon. He was a good striker for us, wasn't he? We had David Speedy, Pat
Nevin, Joe McLaughlin,
Dog Ruby,
Mickey Hazard.
Mickey Hazard
was there.
Colin Pates, Colin Lee.
Colin Lee, converted striker to right back. And he played brilliant at right back. Yeah.
Darren Wood, remember Darren Wood?
Darren Wood. Oh yeah. Darren Wood.
Derek Kevin.
Who? Who? Sorry, mate.
When I'm a bit older, I think. So when I started supporting us, we had Tommy Langley.
Oh, Tommy Langley. I heard. I've watched
Tommy
videos.
Langley. He was on talks. He was on Chelsea TV a lot. We
Yeah,
had
I
a guy
remember
called Steve Wicks. Ron Harris was still playing for us, believe it or not. He was a bit older. Peter Vanetti was there.
Yeah.
A bit older.
Peter Osgood.
Osgood came back in the second spell. He was at Southampton. He came back to Chelsea in his second spell for us in the late 70s. Who else? Gary Stanley was the reason I started supporting Chelsea. A guy called Gary Stanley, because he actually, believe it or not, he lived around the corner from me.
Mm-hmm.
Because they used to train at a place called Mitcham.
Mitcham. Yes.
And so I'm in Norwood, a place called Norwood, South Norwood, and he used to stay in some digs just around the corner from me. So I used to see him in the sweet shops quite a few times.
Was that the same area? Were they not at Heathrow as well for a little while, Max, training as well?
Yeah, they were Hillingdon, a place called Hillingdon.
Hillingdon, yeah.
At a school, yeah.
Hat-trick's
going back a bit. Chris Garland.
Chris Garland. Oh my God! I died before me. I don't even probably.
I think Chris Garland played when I think I was around when Chris Garland. Yeah, Chris Garland was a striker. He didn't play. Yeah, and we had Bob Isles in goal back then. He didn't play a lot. Scottish guy.
Yeah, I don't know.
What about Colin Bates?
Colin Bates. I remember him.
And you know Colin Bates now. Colin Bates, he went on to Arsenal, but then he's now at a Whitgift school in Croydon, and he probably was the same one who coached Callum Hudson-Odoi. That's another trivia for you.
Wow.
Yeah, we're in second division. We were when I supported us, we just got relegated. We were in the first division, then we got relegated to the second division is what we call the Championship now, because that's before the Premier League even existed. Yeah, Ray Wilkins was there. What a player he was as well. Ray Wilkins, brilliant player. Captained our side at 18.
Did we not have all the Wilkins brothers at Chelsea at one point? Did we not?
Yeah, more brothers. Yeah, we had Graham Wilkins. There's a guy called he was a left back, and we had a guy called Steve Wilkins. He didn't really play that often. Yeah, so another one of the brothers trend. Anyway, guys, I'm going to be doing this nostalgia thing with DJ, with Bobby, maybe Hat-trick. You may want to come onto that. So we're just going to be talking about history back in the day. Yeah, every time I want to go, someone else comes on. Right, I'll let Chelsea boy have a couple of minutes, and I really got to go. So he's gone off again. Yeah. Anyway, guys. Yeah, I've got to go. Butch Wilkins. No Butch was Ray Wilkins. Yeah, Ray Butch Wilkins.
Oh man.
Another reason I started supporting Chelsea because my sisters had a picture of him on their wall. So.
Oh come on.
Yeah, he was a bit of a pin-up boy back then.
Do you remember Paul Elliott we had for a little? We had Paul Elliott. Remember him? He was not a bad centre back, was he?
And Tyrone, Paul Elliott. Do you guess what his nickname was? I'll give you a clue. Where are you from?
Yeah, I know what his nickname was. I know what his nickname was.
Where are you from, Tyrone? What country are you from?
From Jamaica.
That's his nickname.
That's what his nickname was.
Jamaica. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I've met him and his brother. Really nice people. Actually, I saw him last year. He just came back from doing this ambassadorial thing. Bumped into him on the train station. But I've met him on a few occasions.
It's funny.
Dean Saunders not broke his leg.
Oh,
he would have gone on to play for England. Oh, man. He was the best centre half in England at one time. But then
you actually made a video about that.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Who lived near you, Hat-trick? Was that Paul Elliott? Butch Wilkins. Are you talking about? Ray Wilkins or Paul Elliott? I don't know.
So annoying, man.
But anyway, guys. We will. I could talk all day about nostalgia, but we will dedicate the show. But what we'll probably do after the season's over, because obviously we've got a lot of football. But in a close season, we can do a video where we just do a nostalgia day Oh, Paul
Yeah,
Elliott.
around that.
Paul Elliott, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Well, that'd be good. That'd be good. So, and
sure.
Tyrone, you can get your notebook out as well. Eric, get your notebook out so you'll get to know.
Yeah, I will. I
about-
will.
Yeah.
Actually, I actually wrote down the names you guys actually said because I have a notebook right beside me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have a lot of history to learn because I started supporting Chelsea late, so
Yeah.
I
So
have
it'll
both
be
of
good.
you do,
It'll be good
actually.
for you guys to yeah. It'll be good. No, it's yeah. It'll be good for you guys to learn the history of the club. Anyway,
Yeah.
take
All
care,
right,
guys.
Max. Thanks a lot for having us
All
on
the best.
again, mate. Take care. Yeah.
Yeah.
Peace.
See you later.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks.
Bye bye. Bye bye.